This is Spirit Spotlight.
Bethune cuts in. Bethune now finds Rodman. Flag stays down. Rodman off the post and in. The first shot of the game produces the first goal of the game, and the Spirit go on top.
Your official Washington Spirit source for exclusive interviews, official postgame show, and all things Spirit throughout the season. Here's Bram Weinstein.
That one away from Sonnet, right foot towards Bethune. A lot of space here in the open grass. Heading towards the box. Puts it back in the middle. Perfect pass, Courtney Brown towards the net. She scores! Unbelievable pass by Bethune again! Finds Brown, who beats Berger, and the Spirit have the lead! That was a fun one last week up in New Jersey. First time we ever did an in-person road match, and the Spirit did not disappoint, beat Gotham 2-0. That was Courtney Brown's first career goal. And earlier this week, I had a chance to catch up with her as we get set for tomorrow night's match at home against North Carolina. Here with Courtney Brown. Congratulations, first goal. That was awesome.
Thanks. I was super excited about it.
That was an amazing pass. We're getting used to this with Croy, but were you surprised the ball found you where it found you?
Honestly, when Croy has the ball, you should be expecting it. That's one of her biggest strengths, is she can get you the ball. So I was hoping that she saw me. I saw her check her shoulder, and I know that she saw me, and I was like, I better be ready for this because the ball's coming.
So it goes in the back of the net. Describe your feelings. The first professional goal for you.
I mean, I was just beyond excited. Like, watching that ball hit the net, I said it in the press conference after the game, like, that image of the ball hitting the back of the net is just burned into my brain forever. Like, I will remember that forever. It was super special. It was super special to, like, be surrounded by so many people that I care about, like my teammates, and I had some family there, and obviously like the staff. It was really, really special.
Yeah. So are these the type of things, like, you think about this when you're a kid? What's it going to feel like? What's it going to be like when it actually happens?
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it pretty much my whole life, right? Like, I've always wanted to be a professional athlete, and scoring my first goal, I just feel like I've worked so hard to get here, but then I've also felt like very blessed because I've had so many people to help me get to this point, and really I just felt like super, super lucky and grateful that I had the opportunity.
It's been an interesting few-week run for you. You went home. I remember when we talked to you, you had 100 people at the match at Utah. There was a banner up, at the university with your name on it, and then you were starting the last couple of weeks. So can you kind of just take me through the last few weeks that you've had here?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been getting a ton of support from my teammates and my coaches. I feel like I've been training well. I've been being rewarded for that, and I'm super grateful for the opportunities that I've been given. I obviously want to continue to work hard and hopefully keep that role going forward. But yeah, I'm just super grateful for the opportunities that the Spirit is trusting me with right now.
And the family and friends, are they following you around still, or was that kind of a reunion that occurred back home in Utah?
I mean, they are following me around a little bit still. So in New York, my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law and two of my high school friends came to the game. They flew from Utah to watch the game, and then my husband drove from here in Virginia to meet them there. And so I had those 5 special people at the game to watch that moment, which was cool. And then my parents are here this weekend. My husband's aunt and uncle are here this weekend. So I still have tons of family and friends coming around, which is super, super cool. Always
Thanksgiving in your house.
Yes, it always is. It always is. We're close.
And they learned about what a East Coast heat wave is like too last weekend. They figured that one out.
Yes, the humidity too is so different. So they're adjusting.
Take me back to last week. How were you all thinking about the time change? What happened to get prepared to play? What was a big match against a really, really good team, but everything kind of shifted. So how did you guys kind of think through the day changing to get ready to play?
I mean, yeah, the time change, that's just something out of our control, and so we tried not to dwell on it too much. I mean, there's nothing that we could really do about it. I know the league was trying to make it safer for us to play with the heat wave, which obviously we appreciated. I felt like on the field the heat was pretty manageable being on the field at that time, so I was grateful for that. But we just kept our focus. We just couldn't break the momentum that we had going into that game.
Yeah, and the momentum feels like it's building. Can you kind of take me through where the team is right now? Obviously, is it red hot? So how are you kind of feeling about the way things are going right now?
I feel like we're on a really good trajectory going into the break. I mean, we're scoring goals. We're getting clean sheets. We have Jonah here now. Like, we have a lot of great things ahead of us if we can keep this momentum. We show up every day to practice, and we work hard, and we focus, and we try to maintain our standards. We feel like we're in like a Washington Spirit bubble. Like, we don't listen to anything outside of us. We are ourselves, and we go to work every day. Focus on the next steps every day.
You know, outside the bubble, when you win a lot, it's nice things that are being said.
Right, it is. But like, even nice things, you know, we just want to keep internal, keep focused on ourselves, and keep grinding.
How about this rookie class? I mean, you're now the fourth of the group to score this year. Obviously, it's massive impacts by all of you on this team. How have you kind of thought through your rookie class and the role that you guys collectively are playing on this team this year?
Yeah, I mean, we have a very strong rookie class. I mean, the whole team is just dripping with talent, right? Like, we have a really strong roster and a really exciting roster. Being a rookie, I feel super grateful that I get this experience to be surrounded by so many talented players and people. But coming in as a rookie, I feel like a lot of the veteran players have also taken me under their wing and the other rookies under their wing to help bolster us up, essentially, get us on the same page, get us up to the level, which has been a really cool thing to see and be a part of.
Who is that for you? Who are the veterans that you have been leaning on here early in your career?
I feel like Andy Sullivan has been huge for me. She is a great example to me. I mean, she's a solid player and an even more solid person. Ashley Hatch, also great. Aubrey she's just so fun. She's a great personality to have on the team. All three of them have totally taken me in and showed me the ropes.
What'd you think of the PK save the other day?
Oh my gosh, I wasn't even surprised. Like, Aubrey is phenomenal. She's phenomenal. And so I was super, super happy for her. She deserved that.
You mentioned the new coach. So he's coming in here in a week and a half or so. You guys are going to be on a break because of the Olympics. How are you guys thinking through that there's a break coming? You guys have had a great start to the season, but everything's going to break off for a while. And when you come back, in all likelihood, there's going to be a new voice at the top. Yeah,
I mean, the Spirit's doing the best with managing that transition. I, as a player, feel like it's been managed extremely well, which I appreciate. Going into the break, it'll be nice to get some rest and recovery, spend some time, debrief and spend some time with family. But as soon as we're back, like, we really like to win. And so I don't think we'll have an issue coming back and getting into the swing of things because, like, we really like to come in and work hard and focus. So.
All right, this weekend, North Carolina. What can you tell me about that match with the Courage?
We're expecting a really fun game, a really intense game. They're a talented team. Obviously, they have players that used to play at the Spirit, which will be an exciting match for our team and their team. We're focused. We're ready. We've watched the film. Like, we're buckled up and ready to go.
All right, last thing. Let's just go back to where we started. You scored your first goal. Does that change your confidence level moving forward into the season that you've checked that box off?
I mean, yeah, I feel like scoring a goal anytime is a confidence booster. I think you could see it in my play, even in the Gotham game. Like, I scored a goal and I
almost had a second.
I almost had a second, right? I feel like I caught momentum. I can feel that momentum with me now, and hopefully it stays with me. That's just a huge check off the box, like you said. And so now that I've done that, I'm like, I can score at this level. I can play at this level. It's going to stay with me. Courtney,
thank you so much. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, that's Courtney Brown, one of the 4 rookies who have scored this year for the Spirit, who play North Carolina tomorrow night. It'll be the last home game that they have before the Olympic break. They'll have one more road game next week. Then they're not going to play for about 6 weeks, not in the NWSL, as the teams all split up.
Yep.
Trinity Rodman and Casey Kruger are going to be on the U.S. women's national team roster. Hal Hirschfeld and Croy Bethune are alternates from this team. The goalkeeper that they're facing tomorrow from North Carolina is one of the 2 goalkeepers that is on the U.S. women's national team. That's the only player that's going to be on the roster. And then we'll see Ashley Sanchez, who had a great career here.
That's right.
She'll be back for the first time. And then the carryover, and maybe this team is a little too new to worry about it. New coach, a lot of new players. But they lost to North Carolina at the end of last year, which kept them out of the postseason, which started all of the changes with this team because they missed the postseason because they lost in the last match to North Carolina, who have been a boogeyman for them.
Yep.
They've won one of their last 9 matches against this team. So should be an interesting one tomorrow night, Pride Night out at Audi Field.
If you want a scoreboard watch, because literally they've been stuck in third place for, I don't know, it feels like a month now.
Because the two teams ahead of them have not lost
correct.
once.
Yes, correct.
They actually have, the Spirit have more wins than anybody in the league, but the other teams haven't lost yet.
Exactly. Kansas City plays tonight. I'll be keeping an eye on that. They're playing Houston. Houston's not that good, so that's probably going to go KC's way. And then Orlando plays on Sunday night. I'll be paying attention. They're going up against Angel City. So I'm at the point now where I want to start watching some of these other teams because I feel like they just need a break at one point and they're going to pop up above those two teams. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
They're 1 point back, both of them. And to everybody out there, I mean, they broke a record last time, sold out Audi Field, had standing room only tickets. Let's see it again tomorrow night. It'd be really cool.
They already opened up the upper level. Weather should be solid tomorrow. And it's the last home game you can get to until literally in
end of August.
So if you want to go. I should say in NWSL play. They've got those international games that they're coming in for a little bit, but NWSL matchups.
And I was like doing the math last night because basically ninth place, which is, be out of the playoffs, they're like 16 points behind them. So if the Spirit literally averaged a point the rest of the way, that team would have to win like 9 of 10.
Got it.
Win, not draw. Win 9 of 10 to catch them.
Yeah.
So they're going to make the playoffs.
Right.
Short of like a debacle of all debacles, which I don't see coming.
Sure. Yeah.
This has been Spirit Spotlight, an official presentation of the Washington Spirit Radio Network. Listen live every Friday afternoon with Bram Weinstein at 3:40 on ESPN 630 in DC and anywhere from the ESPN 630 app.